What's up guys, this is Saman from Aesthetic Progression, and in this video I am going to show you how to bench properly. Now the bench press is one of the most used and abused exercise throughout the world, and I can guarantee that, especially if you go to a gym on a Monday. All the benches will be full. People are trying to stack weights as much as possible to do the bench, trying to feed their ego. But in this video, I'm not trying to teach you guys how to lift more weights. I'm going to teach you guys how to do bench press in order to for you guys to build a proper chest. So all these techniques does not apply if you are powerlifting or trying to be stronger. But if you are trying to gain mass on your chest, this technique is for you. Now let's start with the setup first. You absolutely need to find a bench that you can put your feet on the ground. Now, just in case if the bench that you have at the gym or home does not allow you to do that, then obviously you can find plates or whatever so that you can step on it and make sure that your feet is firm on the ground. What happens is, if your feet are not firm, then whenever you're benching, you tend to move the legs and whatnot, and that kind of compromises the posture, which is not secure for the movement. So after you find a bench or set up properly, now it's time to set up the bar and the body. Okay, so you have to consider when you are going down the bar, before even you are lifting, you need to make sure that the bar, when it is at rest, needs to be directly below your chin, or at least you need to feel that it's directly below to the chin. Now, if it is any farther, if it is more distance toward your head, what happens is you'll have hard time unloading the bar from the J-hooks. If it's really close, then you'll be, whenever you're trying to push the weight up, you'll be like bashing in these hooks as well. So you have to make sure that the starting position is accurate. Now that we have covered the positioning of the bench and the bar, we need to figure out the grip. Okay? So now, just when you put your arms like this in front of air, you can feel that whenever your arms are going closer to the chest, you feel the chest are getting tighter. With that being said, whenever you do this on a bar and come down, you'll be working a lot more of your triceps. And since we are training the bench press for the chest, we do not want to do that. So, if you are powerlifting, what they recommend is putting a wider grip that kind of like uses your lats to push the weight apart. But since this is a bench press to get a bigger chest, what I recommend is putting just a little bit wider than the shoulder grip. So let me show it to you guys. So if this is my shoulder width apart, just a little bit wider. Now if you were powerlifting, you would be gripping up somewhere over here. But for us, we'll be gripping it just a little wider than the shoulder grip. Now when lowering the bar, the most effective way to engage your chest is actually bringing the shoulders back just like this. That's when you'll feel the most stress on your chest. However, when you do that, your elbow position or your deltoid position is compromised, and when you push it up, there's too much load for the deltoids, and chances of deltoid injury increases a lot. So what I recommend you is when you're going down, is to tilt your elbows down and then bring it up. That kind of trick takes the stress away from the deltoids and push it towards the triceps. That way you can handle the load better. When we are going down, alright, I've covered up to this part. So when we are going down, this is not considered a repetition. A repetition is going all the way down and coming all the way up. In this case, if you have a hard time balancing the bar, then just focus on the center of the bar and keep an eye on it as you come down. Bring it all the way down towards your nipples, and once you touch it, press it. Again, come slowly down with your the elbows bent, and
and then push it. You are not bouncing the weight on your chest. Alright? No bouncing. Just strictly down. Once it touches the chest, push up.
Once you have mastered the basic and you could control the movement, then it's time to up a notch. What I meant by that
is now, so this is what I had told you, right? Straight, legs on the floor, bring down with your elbows and deltoids bent on this angle, and then push it up, right? This is the beginner basic version. Now, what I want you to do is both your palms trying to squeeze the bar in, okay? And keep that tension all the time. And then bring the bring the bar down. When you push up, again, try to squeeze the bar and then push. So, if you are in this angle and you are grabbing the bar, then try to push the bar inward with both of your arms. So if you're doing it just like this, just holding your arms, you'll feel a lot more increase in tension. When you do that, you will not be able to handle as much weight as you would be normally doing, but that's okay. Our main goal is to increase tension in the chest so that it can grow. Let me show you one more time. Make sure the bar is right below the chin, feet touching on the ground, core tight. Oh yes, and also whenever you're pushing the weight, make sure you breathe out. Lift the bar, core tight, come all the way down. Make sure your palms, both the arms, are trying to shove the barbell in while pushing up and while coming down as well. And that's one more technique. So when you are done feeling this, what you can do is you can relieve the tension and then you can do some regular repetition. It kind of acts like a drop set without changing the weight. That's it for this episode on how to bench press properly. Make sure you guys use my tips and see how it goes, and let me know down in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you can get up to date on my videos. Also, make sure you like my videos so that I will know I have to make more of it. Until then, take care and happy Thanksgiving to you guys.